Sir, your administration is being accused of really treating, for instance, GAU with kids' gloves whenever the workers go on strike, compared to other unions. Example, the GTU. They're basically getting a sledgehammer from the government in response to what some of the teachers say are legitimate needs.
Listen, if you want to be fair to the sugar workers and people who are fair in this country, you would look at the 5 years of APNU. 5 years of APNU, 7,000 of them lost their jobs. They didn't even want to pay the severance. They had to go to court for their severance. A minister said, we can't give them their severance because they'll spend it out. Now, that severance is not dependent on the minister. You know, when you work, you have to get that by law. They deny them severance. 2, they remove the API. That's gone. Thirdly, they got 0 increase for all 5 years of APNU. No salary increase for 5 years. Where was the collective outrage? Where was this outrage? 0 for 5 years. Their salaries, when PPP left office, they had a salary. And when we came back to office 5 years later, that was the same salary they had in the industry. Where was this outrage? So you're talking from, and then the government boasted, oh, we give a 79% increase in public service. Is that not shameful and disgusting in a country that's trying to move with all of our people forward? It's not the worst act of discrimination. This is what it is. And people should be outraged about that instead of using sugar workers now as the, oh, every time we spend a cent on it. There is a difference too. That's a company. Gaisuco deals with it as a company. This is central government dealing with the teachers or the public servants. So there are two different things. The company versus the central government. So it's like GAIRL deals with their own workers. Gaisuco deals with its workers. Every other agency. So that's a next difference here. But if you look at the wages at that level, people who go out and work hours and hours in the field, they're way below what public servants get even at the junior level. Some sugar workers who go in the fields, they get less than what an office assistant would make. And so because of this big act of discrimination by APNU that this country shamefully stayed silent on because of racism by some people. Racism, shamefully. We got to work for all of our people. And that's what we're doing every cent. When we put back the children's grant, it went to all of our children. The pensioners, all of them are getting the money. Public assistance, everybody. The scholarships to all of our people. You look at the numbers. You look at the ethnicity of the people who are benefiting. Because we work for our people. And our people is not only those who support the PPP, for the country. Cheerful. When they sent home those 2,000 Amerindians and took away $700 million from those villages, APNU did that. Where was this big outcry? The pure discrimination. And this country works with double standards. So now I'm being asked about sugar workers. What happened in those 5 years? Their base never changed. Their base salary. If they get 10% now, and normally they get the same 6.5%, like 6.5%, but on a base that was effectively a base that never changed for 5 years.